Okay, today we are going to do emergency brake adjustment on a Kia Sedona 2016. It's dirty because it's been snowing here. But what I did recently, I changed the brakes and the drums. So you can see these are kind of new. I'm sorry for the light, but yeah, it's new. But when I put the braking, the emergency brake, it doesn't stop because the diameter of the drum brake that is inside is loose. So I saw another videos about Sedonas previous to 2016, and what I did is to remove. Okay, so I lift the wheel so I can see if it's rotating free or not. So what I did, I removed this piece of cardbox or fabrics in order to protect the floor, because the adjustment is in the bottom of the driver's seat. You can see this one is loose. So I didn't put the video of removing this, but for this you will need to remove 9 screws, 1 nut, and 1 clip. Everything is being removed with a 10 millimeters dice, and we will need a 10 millimeters wrench and pliers, or if you have 10 millimeters will be great, because what we are going to do is we are going to lose. We have 2 nuts here, as you can see. One is against the other so they don't lose, but you can take a look, you can see how loose this is. So I'm sorry, I will open the door. So whenever I push the pedal, you see this one, the brake pedal in the bottom is adjusting, is moving. So at this point this is pretty loose, so that's why it doesn't break as it should. So okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go underneath and do an adjustment. It's clear, we have safety. I raised the truck, but I also check the safety. So we're going to make sure we lose this one. What we are going to do, we are going to use one side with the pliers just to make sure that we can lose it, and the other one with the wrench. I'm sorry, I'm using my left hand. That sometimes is not very good. So I'm going to try again, because this is tight. I'm going to hold this. So what we want to do is to lose this the nuts. Once we lose them, we need to make some room here. So what you see how we have room now. So I will grab this nut and then the other one, so we can lose them each other. You see now we can move it back. As this is too loose, what we want to do is to make room here and then rotate this in order to make it tighter. You see it's getting tighter. We want to make sure that, because this is free to rotate. So right now I think it's tight, but let's take a look in the rear wheel to see if it's rotating freely. Okay, no problem. So now the cable is is tight, is good, and as soon as we press the brake at this point, we can feel that it's tighter, and the tire doesn't move. No. Okay, I will lose it again. Push to release. Now it's free. Okay, so we will go back to the bottom. Let me make sure that we're focused. Very good. So now, what is very important is to move these nuts to here, but we have to move them one by one. So now it's a little bit loose, but we don't want to have it too tight, because it's going to, once you push the brake, it's going to be tighter. So now, once that you reach this one, you can give a little twist, just like that, by hand. And then this one, what you want to do is to hold. As I said, if you have another 10 millimeters, will be fine. If not, with this is enough. We just don't want this to lose. It has a little bit of play, but we're going to be able to close to push the brake. I'm sorry. Once we push it, it's still free. Let me see if I need to adjust more. I put it deeper because it doesn't move, nothing. So it's good. If you need to do more adjustment, just repeat the operation. And what I'm doing here is, I don't want to be pushing too much, because if you push the brake, you will be braking all the time. So it's good not to have it too tight. Now you can see it's tight. It doesn't move because the brake is on. But you don't want to have it too tight, because while you are driving, you are going to have you are going to be braking all the time, and then you are going to warm up the brakes and do a lot of brake wear in the brakes. So I hope this help. I will close this, but it's too much video, so this is enough. And then you use all the bolts, torque them inside, and be safe. Thank you for watching. Please like